Man, this is a video I really didn't want to have to make, but fortunately, here we are. There's actually a couple things I'm doing, and unfortunately, if you saw the video title, if you saw the thumbnail, I do have to sell my bearded dragon. Now, that doesn't mean I'm selling it this weekend. That doesn't mean I'm selling it this month. That means sometime very, very, very soon, most likely within the year, I will have to sell my hypotrans red female bearded dragon. Now, let me explain why. So, you guys know I'm producing more leopard geckos this year than I did the year before. Hopefully up to like twice as many. And if you know my reptile room, you'll know this rack was almost full last year, which is crazy. And I'm about to do it again, but with more babies. So here comes that enclosure. So in my old apartment, the original plan was to take this rack, this whole metal rack, put a second one right there at this black rack, and if, you know, I needed to, I'd put two more up there, which I'm nowhere near doing that, but I'm going to have to do that. And I think to really maximize my space and to be able to make as much money in my reptile room, which essentially has zero overhead because I'm just paying the rent to live in the house, I need to move that somewhere else. And it's not a big reptile room. Of course, we have an empty wall there, which I'll talk about in a second. But pretty much every space is taken up. So I have nowhere to put that, and I need to have it not right there. So I kind of figured this day would come, unfortunately. Look, there she is soaking. I just cleaned her enclosure and I'm giving her a soak. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see her grow as much as I wanted to. She's visually bigger than she was when I got her, but not very much. I would have liked to see her as an adult. And like I said, I'm not selling her right now. Maybe in a month or two. I was trying to make this video to be completely transparent with you guys. I will have to sell her sometime soon. And it's just to make space. And these ice pods down here, and I'm going to clean up this area, is going to be for more baby crested geckos, because I'm also going to produce a lot of those this year. Now, the end goal of the reptile room, let's really talk about, well, first, so I have to get rid of that to put a rack so I can make more money. So let's go over here to my fish tank, which is open and pretty much empty. So I am getting rid of that, mostly because I didn't have the stand for it, and it's really hard to do water changes. It's annoying in the corner. I always forget about it. So I'm getting rid of that, and what I can do with this corner is put another incubator and possibly even another gecko or snake rack. I'm going to have to see about that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can put an incubator right here and a snake rack right there, which might free up space up here, but you know, I'll probably replace it with more snakes. Who knows? That's how I do. But the reason, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, hey, that's your pet, like why would you sell that just for money? And to be 100% with you guys, I love my animals and I breed reptiles because I love doing it, and I have a lot because I love doing it. But I'm in reptiles as a business and I need to make money. So at the end of the day, I need to maximize this space. I need to breed as much as I can. I need to breed the highest quality I can. You know, if I have my het albino king snakes, eventually I'm going to have to replace them with, you know, albino blizzards or snows or whatever, some high white albinos or something that makes, you know, maybe $100 more a baby. And really the point is pay my bills, pay my car off, save up for a house, right? And, you know, I really, at the end of the day, I'd like to replace my job, which is going to be hard in the reptile room, but, you know, I'm always working on projects, and, you know, raising money it takes time. You know, I'm eventually wanting to get an Xantha crested gecko. If you guys follow Tiki's geckos at all, you'll see that someone in Korea just made a melanistic which is almost like an Xanthic, but a little bit different. So I think there's a lot of money to be made there. So I really want to, I don't want to say fix, but really, really refine a lot of projects this year. The crested geckos, the Dalmatians are going to get a lot better. The pinstripes are going to get a lot better for next year. I'll have reds next year. I'll have more gargoyles next year. Leopard geckos, I want to take all the males out and put them in this style tub, which would only take a couple of those tubs. That's one of the reasons I want another rack. And then I can put more females in breeding size enclosures. And I'm going to make sure I get, you know, nice females that go for a lot of money, that I can reproduce, you know, good quality animals. And then if I put a snake rack right there, if it holds, you know, I could get one that goes to the ceiling that holds 12 ball pythons. I can really start the ball python project strong, and, you know, I can pick up some new females for next year. So that's essentially why I have to sell my bearded dragon, and I'm not happy about it. I don't want to seem like, if I smile at all in the video, I don't want you guys to think, you know, I'm doing it I just bought her and I just knew I was going to sell her. I'm just happy because I'm spending time with her now and I get to hang out with her. And she's actually really pretty. She's like one of my favorite reptiles I've ever had. She really doesn't like me that much, if I'm being honest. Every time I try to hold her, she runs away. She's a little cage shy, I would say, because once I get her out, she tends to calm down. And I'm sure with time it would have happened more, but like I said, she's not too keen on me. I'm just staring at her right now. But that's the way it's going to go for now. There's a lot of things will always be changing in my reptile room, just to maximize space and to, you know, work with the highest quality animals I can just to get the best return. Because eventually I want to buy a house where I can sleep in the main bedroom and have a larger second bedroom. This is a 10 by 10 room. I'd like to have something at least a 10 by 15 to expand. And I think, you know, a couple years of in a 10 by 15, I can start raising enough money to maybe purchase, you know, a building of some sort to go to and to work with my reptiles there, where I have ample space to expand and a place to really focus on my videos and all that fun stuff. And it's all about raising as much capital as quickly as possible, which means, you know, working with the nicest ball pythons, you know, being able to put as many in the room as I can, as many breeder females. So there's always going to be stuff changing, and I'm always going to have to get rid of animals. Rose is just a very special one to me, so I want to make this video and tell you guys about it, because I know I did just recently get her, but February 1st, so I've had her for almost 2 months now. I'll probably have her for another month or two, and unfortunately go from there. So I'm not really sure what the plan is yet. Maybe I'll take her to the show. The show is in like 3 or 4 weeks, but nevertheless, that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that definitely helps with the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.